Guys, this is Astranox. Let's do some arena PvP on my first account. Let's cleave our way up to, well, champion. I have a lot of rating to actually get, so I might not have time. 38 minutes is not so much. So let's see. Let's see this thing. This team is it's a bit weird. I'll be showing my stats at the end of the video. So this is on global. And I did showcase this team before. But this time is to, see if I can hit champion before the end of the week. So I can actually get the Sky Stones for the first time, promotion reward, and get the, 160 Sky Stone more than the amount that you get in Challenger 1, I believe. So there's a lot of teams I can't attack with this comp, you know, since I'm not running immunity sets. ML is out of the question. We can't attack Arbiter Vildred. Gonna have to go for flag here. It will be a waste if I don't reach it in time. It's almost like I should buy, you know, 2 sets. Got that free refresh waiting. So teams with double, so Weavers, Idols, Cheer, Dizzy, very fast Dizzy outspeeding me. These are a problem. Seaside Bellone, I like to take her out. I mean, I don't want counters going my way. Wow. Thank you. Elbrus Ritual Sword. Counter sets. Type of stuff that can mess you up real good. Counter Dizzy. Charles triggering S1 and 2 S2, dealing a lot of damage, taking the hero out. It's double Soul Weaver on that comp. Seaside's probably gonna open up on me. Team number 3, I can attack that. Fire Corvus is not really an issue for me with this comp. This is natural 4-star. Group composition, of course, it requires 3 Moonlight heroes though. Definitely not something that's easily obtainable, but not out of reach. I mean, compared to Auxiliary Loss plus, like, let's say Judge Kisei, that's more obtainable. I did not pay attention to the artifact, but it's fine. Because she wouldn't boost herself, because she's not at the highest attack. These battles are very quick, so you gotta pay attention to their artifacts when you go in there, which is something I don't do too often, and I should do it more. Okay, let's refresh. You know, if my Celestial Mercedes was like kind of tanky, I could do it. This team number 2, even if they have Idols Cheer. Yeah, Idols Cheer finds Cecilia going first, you know, Skill Nullifier. I will try it out. It could be like Assassin Cartuja that goes first. Oh, him stunning someone could definitely be a problem. The thing with this group is that we could evade, which will not give as much CR to Celestial Mercedes. And if they have a lot of Idols Cheer, well, they are easily able to cut in. This Ruel took like no damage. This Ruel is slow, so I have a bit more time to deal with her. But look, Fallen Cecilia, she's like ready to go. I didn't see what artifact she had. So double silence. I have high, you know, effectiveness on my auxiliary dots, which is quite helpful. At this point, they are heavily crippled. They cannot do much. Challenger Domino just able to cycle through her kit so quick. Prime comes down to your defense. When you have so much offensive power and you're, you know, dealing with so many different team comps so quickly, you're using a tank busting team comp like this one. It's yeah, if your defense is not good, you're gonna be attacked so much. Sometimes I wake up, get attacked 10 times, 15 times. My arena defense is actually doing quite well this week, but I didn't change anything, you know. It's oh, oh, that's what's up. Schuri went first on, what am I doing? Schuri went first on that one. Normally it's Challenger Domino, but when there's an evasion, you know, that's something that does happen. And Schuri, like, I could do single target damage. With him, so I don't give focus so much. Cartuja, he can go, that's fine. Oh. Oh. Oh my god, Fallen Cecilia. Oh, why not? Why not trigger the dual attack as well? You know, there's some things that just happen, and that's something I'm curious about. So I did trigger his evasion even though he had skill nullifier. Challenger Domino, she's got S3 ready. Let's boost her up. She doesn't have attack buff as well. Celestial Mercedes does have the buff. Okay. I'm just gonna chain attack players. The refresh costs might pile up. This player can be attacked.
I believe this is what the goddess wills.
The cleaving here, like teams, is so quick. Good change from type of gameplay I've been doing on the Europe server. Change it up. So not so much thinking that needs to be done behind cleaving. When you heavily rely on speed, you can do things like that if you know, you're able to get the right heroes with the right gear. And my gear is like nothing crazy really. 10k. 1 minute left, you know, it's like I don't really have a choice. Like, look, it went so fast, but still, we're quite far. I might get attacked as well. I could go through, you know, this stuff here and try to revenge some players. You know, they probably outspeed me. It's Arbiter Vildred. This... They have a good rating. Sometimes you want to check their rating. You know, if they have more than you, or at least they're close to you, you can get a good amount of rating by winning against them. If you see that they are not, you know, doing so great against your defense, maybe your defense won 1, they won 1, something of the sort, then you know, I don't want to attack ML Ravi, but well, she's not quite sustaining the damage I'm dealing to her anyways. But Schuri, like, every crit is boosting Challenger Domino's CR by 10%, so most of the time I'm gonna AoE. Sometimes you might want a single target with him. Okay, 12 seconds, we'll just wait that. This is my defense, by the way. Check this out here. Could have done the push a long time ago. I'm like, if I do the push, might as well push up to like legend. So let me wait to get like a team comp going so I can actually do that. Why do it before? Like use some, you know, spend some sky stones, but it's because also I like it comes at the wrong time for me to do this this push, this weekly push. So if you want, like you hit like Challenger 1 to like you hit Champion, right? And you're getting an extra, I wanted to check, but 160 Sky Stones. Then like if the refresh costed less, then you come out winning, you know? You're winning. On top of, like you're getting it back. Plus you're getting a bunch of conquest points, so there's also that. And yeah, we always need conquest points. Okay, player number 4. You know, if you can cleave the whole list, you know, and you don't have a counter, use Judge Kisei with immunity set, you cleave everyone, then you're getting extra conquest points. That's also nice. So Montmorancy is very squishy. I could make something work. Probably with Fallen Cecilia on Aureus, you know, it would give ML Mercedes enough survival. Take out Corvus, he's definitely a massive problem. Now let's hope for the silence here. If not, well, she's not gonna kill us. Yeah, we got it. Just boost whoever's the lowest, basically. No, don't have to think about it too much. But sometimes it's different. You know, let's say Celestial Mercedes might have attack buff still, because when she uses S3 she gets attack buff, and then you might want to boost Challenger Domino because she doesn't have the attack buff, so she's gonna do more damage. But you have to make sure that whoever on their team is gonna go that is alive is not a big threat, and it's not gonna be like, you know, stunning your whole team, something of the sort, something crazy. But I mean, if it's like a Ruel, and you know she's You know, the overkill damage because of the 30% redirect is great. From Seaside Bellona, that's why you need to soul burn Cesar Mercedes and just pop her. It's a lot of extra damage that can happen. But like, let's say there's a Ruel that like you need to go like twice. You need to go with your Cesar Mercedes and challenge the Domino to pop her, right? You're gonna boost your hero with the lowest combat readiness, so you can go with like your 2 damage dealers. Okay, let's refresh here. Oh my. It's going quick. Okay, we can just attack that. I'm not used to gameplay this fast for a while. I've been doing videos doing like arena and global in the past, like a lot. So I feel like I covered that stuff quite a bit before, then like I decided to like focus more on the Europe account, different playstyle. As a free-to-play player on all 3 of my accounts, you know, the Europe account I was able to min-max, and like it's very enjoyable. Who's going next? Maid? Ooh, gotta pop her. My god. You know, things like that could be definitely dangerous. You gotta watch out for that, because Maid, you know, applying her buff plus resing, she can mess your whole thing up real good. And then, you know, if Violet goes with his skill too, he gets the evasion up, plus he's got Cartuja. You know, Moonlight Dreamblade, you are in for a lot of problems. This team number 4... Wait, what? Okay. I was confused there with the rating. I'm like, what's going on? Is he at the... I'm used to see rating in Europe. Rating in Champion and Legend. That's why I was like, what? Let's go here. Player number 4. It's rare that I like clear the whole list. If you have patience, you know, you could refresh up until you see a list where you feel like you can cleave the whole thing. Then, yeah, by all means do it. But I'm actually rushing here. If you want to use your resource more efficiently, you'll do it like that. This is during the week. This is during the week I'm talking, but like right now it's this Dizzy needs to die, and I will soul burn still, because there's still that Aureus damage. Tagil's Ancient Book, one's maxed, one's at plus 21, something like that. I mean, you don't need them to be that high. 5. To have above 20 minutes to do this. That's the thing though, like if I do want the Sky Stones, the extra Sky Stones from Champion, then if you do it too early, you're gonna get pushed back. Like they will drop you down into Challenger. But at least I'm gonna be getting the first time rewards, so it's not so bad. I feel like this Ruel is like quite tanky. This Dizzy is pretty far back, you know, and there's no Idol's Cheer here, so I prefer to do it like this in case. And no, just in case. She stays alive, brings someone back with immortality, like, nah. Invulnerability. It's some other word. I keep like mixing them up. Immortal is that is actually Karin. That's actually ML Achates applying her S2 buff. It's Sven. Like they won't die, but they can go down as low as 1 HP. I don't even attack Karin. Karin can just like one-shot my whole team with the right gear. I didn't need to soul burn that, but he's dying from this anyways. I have 100% crit chance on auxiliary lots, so he can actually give combat readiness to challenge the Dominiel. 10% per crit is actually quite nice. Okay, let's wait. 20k. Let's go here and attack that player that is having fun against my defense. And then he just revenged me. So you gotta be careful with that. It's just sometimes, you know, you want to refresh and you're doing this last minute. Even in Europe, I was last minute, but in global, this team is much faster. Seaside and redirect onto ML Ravi, and it does redirect the overkill. I said this was fine, the AoE here, because like she can't sustain the damage. It's still doing like 700 something damage. It doesn't matter. Challenger Dawn rolls that she's fully skilled up, plus 15. Celestial Mercedes is plus 15 as well. Auxiliary Lots is plus 7. You don't need more than that, really. Unless you're pushing the damage for some reason. Let's see another player that I could attack. This player. Yeah. Oh, their rating is kind of low. That's bad, because if he revenged me, it's going to take a lot of my rating. But you know what? We have time for it. Whatever. We're just gonna do it. How much would I get? Probably like 5 rating only out of this. Like, it's not efficient usage of your flags if you're doing this. But just for the purpose of this video and to get the action going, since we're gonna be refreshing anyways, let's wait for that 1 minute timer. Now if you come in there, you revenge and you epic fail, then yeah, you're gonna be losing a lot of rating too, so you gotta be mindful of that. I mean, they are far. They are very far. So I will just do this. Wait, what? There's no. She's ran on Elbrus. Fallen, because I didn't check the artifacts at the start. She's running Elbrus. I doubt I'm landing this thing, but it doesn't matter when you have a, you know, a Soul Weaver alone, and you're okay. The team's gonna be doing so much damage anyways that you'll be able to handle them no problem. They definitely can't do anything. They will not be stalling at all. At all. You got attack buff on ML Mercedes. Let's just give it to Challenger Dominiel. Even a Fire Corvus that like uses skill 3, and let's say he doesn't get lucky with, like, let's say things are not timed properly, he's not able to lower your CR to 0 and stunning your team, then like you can burst him out, no problem. That's so quick, man. It's like 3 wins away. Insanely fast. I'll have to just try to climb as high as possible eventually. I will have to tweak my gear. I will need some, you know, immunity set. I have Judge Kisei. I'm waiting to get a solid immunity set for her. Let's just go for Seaside. Her damage becomes like super crazy if you don't take care of her. They're far away. Corvus is slowly, you know, and then I got some provokes going toward me. That's it. That's what can be really dangerous. He's about to go, but I think we can overflow. He's overflowing right now. He's silenced though. Am I gonna go? Yeah. I got this skilled up. By the way, Crimson will die with Aureus. This not gonna do nothing. You can just auto this thing. It's just way too much offensive power. It's quite ridiculous. Giving a whole turn, 100% CR. When you have mechanics that give an extra turn, like Soul Burn of S3 and 2, S2 of auxiliary lots, they cannot, you know, bypass that unless they provoke you, you know. That can definitely be a problem. They provoke, then you will not be able to use skill 2, which was the whole purpose of doing it. But you might have still given the CR push that Challenger Domino needed. Maybe you did land a silence or more, and that was quite OP. Okay, now we got provoked there. That no immunity set. That's what happens. You gotta be willing to deal with that. Please, she died. Look at that, man. All these. Okay, now we need to pop these heroes. If Seaside gets resurrected, it is over. Crow got powered up. Here, I don't really have time to think about the whole strategy. Just AoE the whole thing and hope for the best, basically. Ruel will be reviving someone. If will she get outsped? Okay, she is, but oh, that was very close. She could have rezzed someone. Very close. Okay, 2 and... You know, you could have counter ML Ravi and Elbrus Charles, even Elbrus counter Charles. If their stuff triggers, you are in for a lot of pain. It will be painful for sure. Counter. She's already at half HP. Seaside, she's gotta go. She's about to counter, which will kill. Now we're taking the frontliner as well, which is good. I'm gambling this thing. Counter. Like Ravi can counter each hero one time. It's okay, but if it happens here, I'm in big troubles. Oh my god, the Elbrus was triggered on Charles. I somehow survived this. I have to do this here. She will probably counter. Crimson Seed. So now, Challenger Domino is about to go, but we're gonna go pure damage on her. Oh man. Yeah, the wrong hero. I got counter. We have unhealable as well on her. Okay. Wow, we just need one more. Depends, maybe my defense keeps on getting attacked. Player number 5. I mean, in Champion, Dizzy could start to outspeed my Oxlots, and then it's kind of over at that point. Or they're running one Soul Weaver with Idol's Cheer, and it's pushing Dizzy ahead. Another thing that can happen. Seaside could be really tanky. And she like survives it. She survives this. Okay, didn't happen, good. But Seaside should not be built like full-on tank bruiser. She has insane damage potential. You need to find that sweet spot where like it's a bit like well, not really. She's not like ML Ken, because Ken can lifesteal. You could have her on lifesteal set though. It's a very powerful setup for her. Is that it? Yep. I got attacked again. Champion 5, okay. You see? First time, promotion rewards. Now, I have to not drop to, 4,950 below that, and I drop back into Challenger. It is 160 Skystones more for the weekly reward. And there is 7 minutes left. I have one more flag. I will not try to outspeed this Assassin Collie. She might be built for offense, so she won't have the craziest speed. But I'm just not gonna gamble that thing. We could try 4. We could try 3. We could try 2. Out of all this, I think 2 is the easiest. Double Soul Weaver on 1. Could get hit by a surprise double Idol's Cheer Troll. Can't really say for sure who's the easiest, because I mean they could have completely different gear. Seaside will well, Lilius is dead for sure. I don't need to soul burn this. I'm just doing it to be 100% sure. She dies. This was actually very easy. The thing is, I can keep on pushing. You know, in Champion, it starts to be like really... It's really fast. It's 50. But the prime is you're only getting 10 Skystones more. So that's why it's not really worth it. But for safety, I will push some more. I'll just do it. And you've got to do the same. Like if you're trying to break into Champion or break into Legend, you need to make sure you're gonna be getting those Skystones. I mean, if you start losing your battles though, then you're not helping yourself. You can check who's revenging you as well, and you could just go on a revenge war if you feel like the battle is gonna be short. You know, and because there's a limit of 3 revenges, so like a bunch of evasion here could definitely be super deadly. Miss means no CR for Celestial Mercedes, no CR for Challenger Domino. It's very dangerous. They are super far back. I mean, I don't even have to worry here about Dizzy, so I can just pop this Ruel. These heroes by themselves, like, if I take out Dizzy, they're definitely not a threat, because they can't do anything. They can take one hero out. That's it. The unhealable does come in handy sometimes on Celestial Mercedes, but since I've done the skill ups, like I don't really I don't need that. Sometimes I needed it for Fire Corvus, but yeah, it's not the case anymore. It's just since I powered up my Challenger Domino, she's just dealing so much more damage that it doesn't get to that point. I'm boosting my Takiel's Ancient Book as well, so I have quite a few soul burns that I can use. Plus, of course, are all the souls that I'm getting from battling. Now here, there's a Ravi getting boosted. But, you know, it's like Fighter Maya is like the one that gets really annoying. Fighter Maya can like take half your HP, even more with her, look at the double counter. And she provoked, look at that damage, look, what the? What? It was her turn. She just took out Mercedes. So here, I will just go for soul-wise. I need my souls, so I can do this here. Have Challenger Domino go again, unless there's a counter here, and like Oxalot gets one shot by, you know, Fighter Maya, which could definitely happen. And yeah, that's a rip there. So by herself, she's not gonna be able to do much. Celestial Mercedes, yeah, she's dead, but we should, with Idol's Cheer, she's pretty tanky, but still, there's too much cycling. We're just gonna be lapping her, we're gonna overlap her non-stop. And again, now with the attack buff, maybe she had it before? I don't think so, because I used S3. You see, like my rating is not really going up because I'm getting attacked. I'm getting attacked here. Well, not that much, but I could just, you know, revenge this player. I just attacked him. Players, there's also players that change their, you know, I can just revenge now this player. They changed their defense. In the last hour, they will go with something even more tanky, or well, it's kind of already quite tanky here in global, but they might go with something that looks maybe a bit too stally, and you're like, it's gonna take a bit too much time. That's probably more in Legend that you might see this. Here, I doubt I need a soul burn, like I said last time. Doubt it. So we could go triple revenge against each other before this thing finishes. I doubt it. By the time the player realizes, it's gonna be too late. Well, it's what? That's it, man. It went quick. I thought it was 7 minutes left. That went super quick. He's so far down in champion. My God, it's like almost 3,000 players in champion. It's like you will not be attacked by the same players over and over again like in Europe. Like if someone can hard counter your defense in Europe, you can be farmed. Like they can just refresh for you and just like I have a target on my back too, because I'm you know, I'm making YouTube videos, I'm showing my stats and all that. That definitely doesn't help. And also players, like if I show my stats, they're like, I don't think I can take him out, so they don't attack me. They don't test my defense. There's also that. Maybe they're like, oh, let me just attack him. We'll see how it goes. I actually changed my necklace. I don't have 100% crit chance, which I don't need because Challenger Domino gives me crit chance. I got like a bit of attack out of this. The 13% attack, I got that. 2 speed, I got it, but who cares really? Got some HP, you know, it does help. It does help for counter attacks, Elbrus. So yeah, it's definitely a lot of damage. All these skill ups. Very easy to triple S unless you messed up and you use them for Mercedes. I actually was only able to double S her, and I used, you know, a what was it? I pulled her again, ML Mercedes, so I fed that extra copy into her to triple S. But this account, I made it on global release. So I even plus 15 Schuri. I was like, what the hell, whatever. The speed memory imprint is actually quite helpful as well. Challenger Domino. So yeah, more crit that can be obtained there. The skill ups, man, it's a lot of damage, but it's S3 and then S1 the priority. You can put one more Lagora into S2 if that's what it costs to do the first one. Yeah, it must be because it's 5 enhancements. This will not increase the damage by so much, I believe, but if you're relying like on that extra damage, might as well do it. Especially if you use her in PvE, just go for it. Just go for it. I mean, she's so good. Such an amazing hero that can be used in multiple areas of the game. Just do it. Unless you have higher priorities, but you'll eventually just max her out. This comes in handy, actually. I'm giving a full turn, you know. And with the amount of effectiveness that I have and 100% crit chance because of memory imprints, I could lower his crit chance. I could lower the crit chance of my Schuri. Sometimes he goes before, you know, he goes sometimes before Challenger Domino, so I can't totally bring his crit chance down to, you know, like 30% because memory imprints plus like the crit chance buff from Challenger Domino could do it. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that because if I just need one evasion to not go with her first and him, he goes instead Schuri. So I would need to up her speed and to make sure that I can still go with her next, unless I get ultra unlucky and something like a double evasion or more happens, then that would be really unfortunate. But yeah, that's yeah, a champion first time. Could have done it way before, but decided to do it. You know, I'll try to do it as much as possible in the future. Those extra sky stones, I mean, it's gonna pay back whatever I spend. But you know what? How many refresh have I even done? I feel like I've done like 4 refresh. That's 120. So one more and yeah, 150. Very close to how much. So it's not really worth it because I was getting attacked a lot. You know, actually not really. Not getting attacked too much, but the thing is, it's only 50 rating per you know, from champion every time you go up. So it's not bad. It's much faster. If you win quick, you can get into legend like really fast, which is definitely something I should just go for. I should have done it a long time ago, but all these first time promotion rewards are gonna be nice. The problem is that comp has a lot of counters, and that means I need to refresh a lot, and by the time it takes to wait for those refresh, if the gold cost is too high, maybe I get hit on my defense multiple times and then I'm gonna tank quite fast. But I'll give it a shot. Potentially next week. We'll have to I'll have to wait and see. But that's it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm Astranox. Like, comment, subscribe for more. Press the bell icon to be notified whenever I release a new video. And check out my other videos. They should be showing up on the screen now. Playlist of all sorts. Arena, Guild Wars, guides, tips, and how-tos, and Abyss 462+. So check those out if you haven't. And also join my Discord server. The link is in the description. We're at above 500 members now. So come join the fun. And yeah, good luck with all you do. Peace out for now.